Good evening, sir. This is my assignment. Critical thinking question number 1. Are criminals rational decision makers, or are they motivated by uncontrollable psychological and emotional drives? I think yes, because there are times when we do not control ourselves so we can make a crime. Number 2. Would you want to live in society where crimes rate are low because criminals are subjected to extremely harsh punishment such as flogging for vandalism? I just want to live on a low level of crime even if punishment is excessive, because I believe if you are good citizen, you will not do anything harm to your society. Number 3. It is possible to create a method of capital punishment that would actually deter murder, for example, by televising execution. What might be some of the negative consequences such a policy? I think yes, if there is a visible death penalty to be broadcast on television, people will be less deadly crimes, and this will be a warning to people. Number 4. What should be done with the young children of violence-prone criminal if in fact research could show that the tendency to commit crimes is inherited? The right things to do is to do better guard their children, and especially if their children are growing violated. 5. After considering the existing research on subject, would you recommend that young children will forbidden from eating foods and with heavy sugar content? I think it's possible to about eating too much sugar and sweet food because it's harmful to health. Number 6. Research show that kids who watch a lot of TV in adolescence are more likely in behave aggressive in adulthood. In this has led some of conclude that TV watching is responsible for adult violence. Can this relationship be explained in another way? I think it's bad for kids to watch older shows such as they can intimidate, such as bullying to other can intimidate them. Number 7. Do you believe in distinct lower class culture exists? Yes, because I believe poverty is one reason why so many poor people are make a crime. 8. Will emerge forms of communication such the internet reduce culture difference and create a more homogeneous society or more cultural resistance to such influence? Yes, I believe because social media is no different from other. All for you here seems to be in same place just where you are freeze that they do. Number 9. How would a structural theorist explain the presence of middle class crime? It is better to live than the lower class because of the betterment of them, and the more they handle their problems in terms of money. 10. Do negative labels cause crime? Or do people commit crimes become negatively labeled? That is the labels of cause crime or result. One cause of crime is people who labeled people because they are those who are weak or do not have courage to confront themselves. They are the ones who are often bullied. 11. One's weakness can person bonds to society because reattach what social process might help reattach. Yes, it can be reattach accepting the person who commit crimes and support him to build his confidence. 12. Can you think the ways you may have supported your peers or siblings antisocial behavior by helping them learn criminal techniques or attitudes? Yes, form the tolerating them for wrongdoing because of this they will think that I am supporting their antisocial action. 13. Do you recall neutralizing any guilt you might have felt for committing criminal or illegal act? Did your neutralization comes become of after you committed the act in question? I feel satisfied because I have accomplishment that act that I want to do. How would a conservative reply to call for more restorative justice? How would be restorative justice advocate response to conservative call for more prison? The people will respond by saying that before the restoration can be done, first must known what punishment will be handled to offender to make him understand it is not right. 15. It is complete inevitable in all cultures. If not, what can be done to reduce then level to of conflict in our own society? Yes, conflict is always present in all cultures. It is unavailable. Every culture faces conflict. 16. As religious conflict replaces class conflict as the most important issues facing modern society. Can anything be done to heal the rift between people of different faith? Yes. Yes, there are solutions on how heal the gap between people. We all need in discipline and respect to anybody can religious. When we have respect, we can claim to ourselves that we even if our religious is different, we still united as one. 17. Do you believe it is a latent trait that makes a person crime prone, or is crime function of environment and socialization? We can state that there are times that the traits makes a person prone to crime, but the environment and socialization was the time more influence when it comes to adapting criminal. 18. Do people really change or do they stay the same but appear to be different because their life circumstances have changed? People does not really change. It is better if we state that people is adapting new traits. It in environment what that terms like they change the way they live. The only learn different way living